For Donald Trump, no major missteps on message and on script in Switzerland.
America is open for business, and we are competitive once again.
Today, addressing the World Economic Forum, packed with a who's who of business and foreign leaders. As the president on stage trumpeted the U.S. economy, new data was released showing GDP growth of 2.6%. Good, but short of what the White House wanted.
Moving the economic needle when it comes to GDP growth is complicated. It is not easy to do, and perhaps it's something the president is going to have to think about.
Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross.
I think it's not so much that he came here to make a deal. He came here to clarify misconceptions that many of the people in the audience had.
Like?
Well, like they thought we're running away from the world stage.
What's clear now? The candidate who fought the global elite.
Globalization has made the financial elite who donate to politicians very, very wealthy.
Is now the president working to reassure them.
I will always put America first, but America first does not mean America alone.
Hallie Jackson, NBC News, Davos.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.